4 tips to apply as a parents of British children. The first tip is going to be you need to recognize whether you are applying under the sole custodian of the children or you are applying as a joint carer of the children. So this is where people make mistake and their application is refused when they apply for UK parents visa. So first of all, you are applying as a parents of British child who is under 18 years old and you are looking after them. You are living outside the UK and now you want to come inside the UK along with your children who are British. And your spouse does not support your application, or your spouse does not want to support your application, or you may be divorced, or your spouse has left you, abandoned you, and they do not want to support your application. So in this application you do not have to meet the income requirement of £18,600 from your spouse, because now you are applying as a mother of British child or as a father of British child. So first point is make sure that you apply under the right category of your application. Do not confuse the application, do not mix up the grounds. So first ground will be you apply as a sole custodian of your British children who are living with you and you are taking care of your children. So second tip is going to be you will prepare your evidence in a comprehensive way. For example, still you need to show that you can maintain yourself, you can accommodate your children when you come to the United Kingdom. So you need to have one UK address when you want to apply, and also you need to show that your bank balance. You need to show your bank balance, that in your bank there are enough balance available for you to spend when you come to UK, and you can buy the tickets for your children and for yourself. So reasonably I will say you need to have approximately up to £5,000 in your bank account to show that you are well off and you will not be burdened in the state of United Kingdom. So maintenance point, this is called maintenance point. Now the third tip is going to be in terms of your English language. So in this application, English language is going to be not very strict criteria. If you do your English language, then you will come under the 5 years route. If you cannot complete your English language test required by the United Kingdom, still you can apply for this application under the human rights ground, and then you will be granted under the 10 years route applications, which means you will still be able to come to the UK, you will still be able to bring your children with you in the UK and you can stay here, but then you will not be able to apply for your settlement within the 5 years period of time. Instead, you can apply for your settlement after 10 years. So English language is not that strict requirement as it would have been under the spouse visa requirement. So fourth requirement is going to be your proof of parenting responsibility. Children are dependent upon you. Children cannot live without you. Nobody else can look after the children. It's just yourself who is looking after your children and who will be able to support your children, to upbring your children, and your children human rights are being breached outside the UK. So this is the most important thing people forget about enclosing your human rights factor, because if your human rights are being breached, if your children's human rights are being breached, then your case is going to be the most strongest case ever. You need to incorporate your compelling and compassionate circumstances. You need to incorporate your exceptional circumstances, which means that what problem your children are facing when they are living with you outside the UK. How is it disproportionate for them to live outside the UK, and why do they need to come to the United Kingdom, right? So I always say one of the points, could be for their better education. The second point could be they are not very secure in their own home country. For example, if they are living in Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, they may not be very safe. There may be some opponent, or there may be some relatives who are not supportive, or there may be conditions that security is not very good for your children. So security point, your children welfare point, and also third is going to be if their schooling is going to be impacted where you are living and you want to move to the UK for the betterment of your children. So this is very, very important to prove this point, that you want your children to get best education in the UK. So you need to prove all these points so that you can apply successfully. Your application can be considered by the entry clearance officer, and not only under the immigration rules but also under the human rights ground. So make sure when you apply you make it clear all these four grounds, and you enclose your credible evidence with your application. All evidence must be in English language, and if you want to give instructions to your solicitor, or if you want me to look into your application, you need to make sure that you prepare your file in PDF, so that you can share your PDF file digitally with your solicitor or with your lawyer. So in the meantime, if you like this video, just click the like button, and also do not forget to subscribe my YouTube channel, Barrister Shazia Anjum official, so that you can watch more videos. And also in the meantime, you can check out my complete comprehensive videos on spouse visas and as a parents of British children visa, where you will find all other requirements, fee schedules, and time processing for your application. So in the meantime, take care of yourself. I will see you soon in my next video.